Some breaking news that we are following. The Atlanta Police Department about to hold a press conference regarding brand new video that has just been released. It's into the investigation of 8-year-old Secoriea Turner. Let's listen in.
Ryan of the City of Atlanta Police Department. Wanted to come to you today and give you some information about the incident that occurred on 4th of July involving Secoriea Turner. We thought that it was important that we get this information out to the community as soon as we possibly can so that we can get resolution on this case. I thought that it was also important that I come before you to let you know that the men and women of the Atlanta Police Department are continuously working very hard in these streets to make sure that we curb the level of violence that we saw over the weekend. These men and women come to work every day dedicated to make sure that this city remains safe. And so there has been some level of progress in this case, and I'll turn it over to Lieutenant Malecki to let you know exactly where we are as a result of this particular case. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Chief. I'm Lieutenant Pete Malecki, and I'm the commander of the Atlanta Police Homicide Unit. This is Detective Shepard, and he is the lead detective assigned to this case. First and foremost, on behalf of the Atlanta Police Department, I'd like to offer sincere condolences and prayers to the family of 8-year-old Secoriea Turner. But in this instance, that's not enough. So in just a moment, I'm going to present to you a short video clip as well as a flyer. And at that point, I'm going to plead for the assistance with the public in helping us get a person of interest identified in this case. On July 4th, at around 9:45 p.m., Secoriea Turner was the passenger of a 2016 Jeep Cherokee. That vehicle was traveling westbound down University Avenue when it came across a makeshift roadblock that was manned by numerous armed individuals. The driver of that vehicle attempted to go around that roadblock, at which point that vehicle was immediately met by gunfire, resulting in the death of an 8-year-old child. Would you please play that video?
Can you wait a second, because we have to change filters.
Sure. And we'll play it again for you momentarily. So as you can see, this is one of several individuals who are a person of interest in this case. I'm confident that somebody knows the name of this male. And with a simple phone call, an individual can earn a $20,000 reward being offered through Atlanta Crime Stoppers. In addition, it's the opportunity to do the right thing. Although we have a lot of work to do in this case in identifying the remaining individuals responsible for the death of an 8-year-old child, this is the first step in that process. Are there any questions at this time?
What kind of gun was that he had?
So that is an AR-15, and of note, if anybody's watching this, that weapon is equipped with tan and colored furniture. It is a tan buttstock and a tan foregrip on that rifle.
Were the other, do you know if the other suspects or people who were there had similar assault rifles? Or?
We do know there were multiple individuals out there armed with rifles as well as various handguns.
We were getting some, not reports, but word on the street that maybe there was someone in the car pulled a gun first, and this was a defense.
So we've investigated that aspect. We have video evidence that suggests that did not happen. We've also processed that vehicle, and there is no ballistic evidence to suggest that that occurred at this point.
How many other suspects are y'all looking for?
So we believe at this point there's going to be at minimum of 3 additional suspects. And of course, as we have time to progress through the investigation, that number can change.
Any idea on a motive? We got word that people were just basically shooting
at each other, and then basically the bullet hit the 8-year-old, obviously by mistake.
No, we do believe that that vehicle was targeted as a result of direct gunfire when it crossed that barricade.
Can you clarify what the armed individuals were doing out there?
So at this point, we know they were out there. I'm not sure what their purpose is, and that is something that, we hope to figure out in the days to come.
This wasn't their first night out there, was it?
Correct. No, we don't believe that was their first night out there.
And the question people continue to have is why was this allowed, why were they allowed to be out there? If they've been out there before and then.
Well, I think right now it's important for us. We just want to focus at this time on this particular incident, and that's what we're going to stay focused on.
You said you have other videos. Could you guys release any of those?
So when the time comes, once we have that video, and if it benefits our investigation, we would be happy to release additional video as we gather it.
At what point did anybody become aware that there were barricades out there that night? Was it until they got there, or was there any indication beforehand that there was some barricades in the street?
So I believe the barricades were sporadic. So to my knowledge, part of this incident, I had no knowledge of barricades.
Have you guys been getting any pleas? You said
We've been getting a lot of Crime Stoppers information, and I want to say thank you to the public that is coming forward and providing that information, and we hope that will continue, especially with the increase of that reward up to $20,000. Okay.
Gentlemen with the weapons, did they have a name? Did they have ones that are guarding the windows?
Well,
Did they have a name?
Yeah, that's what we're hoping to identify with the help of the public. We don't have that yet.
Are you certain they would have seen, that they would have seen the child when they passed through? That would have been pretty obvious that there was kids in the back seat.
At this point, I don't know. I wouldn't believe so. It's 8-year-old is a relatively small child in the back seat of that vehicle. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate everyone coming out. Thank you.
You've been watching a live press conference at the Atlanta Police Department where homicide investigators have released a probably 10-second video of a person of interest. It is a black male carrying an AR-15 with a tan grip. The homicide investigators believe that this black male is believed to be connected to the fatal shooting of an 8-year-old in Atlanta on July 4th. The homicide investigators made sure to clarify that this is a person of interest, but there are 3 people that they suspect that were involved in the shooting of 8-year-old Secoriea Turner. This is a story we're going to continue to follow. A $20,000 reward is being offered if it can lead to an arrest in this case. We are going to post the very latest on our CBS 46 website, as well as on our streaming app, CBS46.com.